Rolling?
Yeah.
All right, y'all.
Five shots?
Not on the show.
Okay.
All right, everybody, you know what I'm saying? I appreciate y'all for coming out for the first episode of the VIP Room. You know what I'm saying? The VIP Room is the new nightlife podcast where we talk about fashion, we talk about dating, we talk about all kind of ratchet topics. I got my boy Cody with me. Cody, talk to the people.
Man, look, sometimes I go by Cody, sometimes I go by Mercedes. I think tonight I'm going to be Mercedes.
You'll be
Because it's
Mercedes?
about to get real with the VIP podcast.
Oh, that's toxic. That's toxic. Well, look, before we introduce the ladies, the beautiful ladies that we here, Mr. Hicks, go ahead and roll the motherfucking credit. Let's go. I'm on TV. We back.
We rolling.
Okay. So like I said,
Let's
we
go.
back in the mix like pancakes and grits, man. You know what I'm saying? This is the VIP Room. Really quick, let's introduce the ladies, man. I know y'all want to know who the ladies is. We're going to start with you. Let them know what's your name, where you from, and what's your zodiac sign.
Oh, not the zodiac sign. Hey, y'all, I'm Mia. I'm from Florida. Just moved here in January, and I'm a Taurus. The best sign out there, let me tell you.
Taurus, toxic than the motherfucker.
Oh, what?
Nothing to do with no toxic Taurus.
What about you, baby girl? What's your name?
How y'all doing? My name is Ashanti, and I'm born in Killeen, Texas, but I'm from New Orleans and I'm from Houston, and I'm a Cancer.
You're Cancer. It's Cancer season right now, but
Cancer
Cancers,
season, baby.
what do you know about Cancers? I feel like Cancers are like just emotional as fuck.
What?
I ain't gonna lie to you.
Cancers are always in their feelings.
I don't know nothing
Am I
about Cancer.
capping?
You can't. Nah, I be crying.
I don't deal with a lot of Cancer. That's why I say I can't deal with them. I can't deal with them. You know, we don't do all them emotions, man. I don't do all that.
And then Cody, right here we got Medusa with the Medusa tattoo. Brown
You
skin
know the
for the
deal.
win. Miss Black don't crack. Introduce yourself. Let them know where you from.
I'm Destiny. I was born in the UK. I just came here from Florida. And I'm a
Okay.
Cancer myself.
UK teams in the building.
We got two sensitive motherfuckers on the show,
How
so
about
we gotta
y'all?
really
It's about
watch
to be
what we
real.
say.
How about y'all? What are y'all signs?
Me?
Yes, we got to hear from you guys.
I'm the best zodiac sign. What do y'all think it is? First guess. Let's see.
My mind said
You know
Leo.
his birthday.
Yeah,
Leo.
My mind said
no.
Leo.
But
We got some fire sign in there.
Actually, I'm the Leo.
Oh,
Yeah, I'm the
Cody
Leo. I'm the lion ass Leo.
Yeah.
Virgo?
Nah. What about you? What you think?
I'm going with Virgo too.
Nah, so I am the only zodiac sign that begins and ends the motherfucking zodiac
This guy.
year. King motherfucking Capricorn, you did, man. Whole lot. We were trying to get some shit about it.
No.
Cap and Capricorn.
Nah, Capricorn don't
That's
cap.
cap.
You know what I'm saying?
So Will, what
What's
are
up?
we talking about today?
All right, so today I'm gonna introduce our topic. Our topic is modern dating. So how many people out there out here in Houston, you just moved here? A lot of y'all ladies are new here, right? So y'all moved to Houston, you got high hopes, you got high dreams. You like, I met me a rich nigga, my life has changed forever. I'm out in Miami, I'm out in Mexico on Taco Tuesday. So we talking about dating in Houston, the most toxic city ever. So I feel like we have some ladies here. I feel like y'all had y'all fair share of heartbreaks, you know, and heartaches. And we gonna also talk about how to stay fuck nigga free. You know what I'm saying? How do you avoid the fuck niggas? And we gonna
Well,
talk about that.
what is a fuck nigga? Let's just let's just dive right into
He
it.
said dive right in.
What is a fuck nigga anyway? Since that's the hot thing right now, fuck nigga talking about fuck nigga free.
Fuck nigga free.
What? Nigga free?
I ain't gonna lie, that's the song is good. I ain't gonna lie.
She did
She
that.
said a nigga that's not cheating.
A fuck nigga that be cheating? A fuck nigga's a nigga that be cheating?
That's not cheating.
That's not cheating.
Honestly, it's a toxic city, so dating is not in the right pool. I'm gonna give it to you here in Houston.
She
Like,
right. She
depends
right.
where you're going, what you're looking for, but if you're trying to date, you gotta watch out, ladies. Let me tell you right now, because these men, you're not gonna be the only girl, and they say you are. So that's one thing.
So basically what you're talking about is monogamy, you know what I'm saying? Only dating someone, only committing to one person. That's basically what you guys are talking about, right? So like, you know, when we
wait.
talk about, go ahead.
Dating, when you're dating, we're talking about like actual
Dating is not.
You have to
Doesn't
date
have
one
to be
person?
exclusive one
You don't have to
person.
be exclusive when you're dating. I don't think so.
You don't have to be exclusive when
Nah.
you're dating.
Oh.
So at what point are you exclusive? What what point, because I feel like a lot of times
Once y'all start fucking, that's when you should be exclusive. I'm just saying. Common sense would say once y'all start fucking, y'all should probably be exclusive. Or at least have that conversation. Because now your life is on the line.
That's not always the case, though.
I know. I'm saying that's where you should be like, all right, maybe we should at least have a conversation at this point. Because you're playing with each other's lives. You feel what I'm saying?
Nah, for sure. But what I'm saying is, right, so we talk about cheating. You have to define cheating. So a lot of times, I feel like what happens is people say that they're in a relationship, but you're really in a situationship. You never have an understanding of what this relationship is. It's almost like a business, right?
That's lack of communication.
So if me and Cody are just doing business as without a DBA, and we don't have no clear understanding, there may be some boundaries that might be crossed, that he might cross or that I might cross, because we don't have a clear understanding. So I feel like a lot of the times when we're dating people or when people are dating in Houston, you don't have an understanding like, hey, yo, are we exclusive? What are we doing? This, that, and the third. And that's when the infamous question comes, what are we?
That's why communication is always the number one thing between two people.
Okay. Communication is always
key. So when you're dating, are you the one who asks, who are we, or is it the guy typically?
No, I kind of let them know what I want, and I ask what they want, so that way we're on the same page. Because if we're not on the same page, we're gonna be like, what's going on
I got
here?
you.
What are we doing?
For sure.
I was about to say, let's bring it back. Go first.
Because honestly, I feel like no matter where you live, to be honest, as soon as you meet that person, I feel like y'all should start off the bat. What do you want to get from this?
For sure.
What is your end goal with me? Because we're not gonna sit here, be kissing and playing and tell. And I don't know what's going on, because you could be expecting one thing and the other person can be expecting something else. So might as well just put it all on the table right when you meet that person.
So basically what you're saying is, as soon as I meet you, I walk in the club, I see you, I'm like, damn, this motherfucker's bad. Hey, good evening, my name is Will. I want to be in a relationship with you. I want to have a wife, kids, family, blah, blah, blah. Because, that's kind of like what it sounds like, because to be honest, what y'all saying, I 100% agree. However, I feel like a lot of times, this is real life. This is the real world. It don't happen like that. You meet a nigga, y'all hanging out. You think he cute, you know what I'm saying?
Look, bring that back. Okay, so yes, like, you come up to me, you can tell me, hey, I would like to get to know you. I think you're real cute. That's cool, that's fine. But also, if that person that you're talking to is looking for a monogamous relationship, then that person knows. If they want that, they're not going to sleep with you the first night. They're not going to lead you on to all these different things, because before you even do that, you should have that conversation.
And bringing that back, because in dating, and I feel like it's not a lot of people understand the term dating. Like,
facts.
When it comes to dating, in my mind, what I understand is that you're talking to other people, I'm gonna be talking to other people. We're trying to get to know each other. Take me out on dates, let's get to know each other. And then maybe that can lead to a more serious relationship.
For sure.
Right now, like, people like, I'm dating you, it's like just me and you. It's like, no, hold up.
Yeah.
Like, I'm giving my time to you. Don't disrespect my time, because I'm trying to figure you out, trying to figure if we work together at the end of the day.
Well, I feel like, this is what I feel like. I feel like the first step as far as dating is knowing who you are and knowing what you want. Knowing yourself. A lot of people, you know what I'm saying, we out here, some of us are young, some of us are a little bit older, but you don't necessarily know what you want at first. Or when you meet somebody, you know what I'm saying, how can you have a relationship with them if they're still growing, if they're still becoming who they are? So like a lot of times, like, we might meet and we meet at a certain area, and then I'm progressing, and then the other person may just be being stagnant, or the other person isn't progressing like you're progressing and things like that, and then y'all tend to grow apart and stuff like that. So the person you initially started out dating is not the person that you're dating 6 months later. And I feel like that's more so when you're dating, you have to know and understand what you want and what you're looking for. Some people aren't looking to date seriously.
Yeah.
And there's nothing wrong with that. Some people are looking to, go out, have a good time, have some fun, go fuck with the hoes and the bros. But, that's what they're into. But I feel like a lot of times, like how you just said, just be honest. It's like a nigga or a woman can tell you whatever, but I pay attention to people's actions, you know what I'm saying? I feel like actions are extremely important, because a nigga who really want to fuck with you, a nigga who really want to date you, who really want to
you can't fake actions for too long. They're going to come out.
He going to show you.
Exactly. I'm going to feed off that, because I used to date somebody that was older, and I was, still like early 20s.
How much older are we talking?
Maybe like.
How old we talking?
How old we talking about? Not like that old.
Sugar daddy, 40, 50.
Like?
Oh, hell no, not that.
Just like 5, 10 years
It was
old.
maybe like 29. I was more like 21, like fresh 29.
Ain't too bad.
Yeah, it's not too bad, but it's just like he was ready to settle.
Like a little pre-sugar daddy.
Yeah.
Because he was about to
Not
hit
like
30,
that,
he started
but he was
getting
still
midlife
like,
crisis.
You know, he's already established in the city. Like I just came from DC, so he's very established. And then for me, I was like, wow, I'm just starting to go out. But
For sure.
I liked his energy. I
Nah,
loved
he
the
was
vibes.
trying to scoop you up before the Savages got to you. That's what he was trying to do.
That's probably
You know how it is. You
So
gotta
hold
get
on.
first dibs. You
Real
gotta
quick,
get first
Cody.
dibs when you move to the city.
Probably why.
Who are the savages that's trying to scoop them up real quick? Who
The
are the
Savages are
savages?
you know the Savages. The Savages are your regulars at the club every Thursday, Friday, Saturday. They peeping. They looking for. Oh, that's fresh meat. That's,
she
yeah.
fresh.
Oh yeah. I ain't never seen her, and they gonna try to gal you quick.
That's right.
They won't know anything about you. They gonna sell you that dream to get you on that team. And before
Yeah.
you know it,
That's very
it's a
You
wrap.
caught up. You caught
It's
up.
a wrap. That is
That's
Houston.
true.
I'm telling you, that's how I move out here because of our dating scene. It's like
Yeah.
you have to move fast. There's
Yeah.
a lot of
You really
competition.
do.
There's trappers, rappers, and they out here.
They
Like,
out here
So
with the bag.
with the bag.
Ain't gonna fly your girl to Turks and Caicos and not even think twice about it. While you at work?
While you at work, liking her pictures.
Why
Thinking she with her friends.
Why you at Enterprise renting out them cars?
Damn.
He renting out that pussy.
It's really a cold world. You got a 9 to 5.
But nah, y'all brought up some very interesting topics. But so the second topic I want to talk about was how hard do y'all think it is dating in Houston with y'all being from out of town? Now I grew up here, I've lived here, you know what I'm saying, for like a minute. But what do y'all think? Because none of y'all are from here. But how hard is it dating in a city like Houston?
Well, even though I did say I was from New Orleans, I'm more so live my life a lot more in Houston, to be honest with you, because my mother's from here. So dating in Houston is kind of crazy because you got to think about it. Everybody's wanting to come down here. So it's not just Houstonians down here. You got people from Louisiana, you got people from Mississippi, you got people from New Mexico, you got people
Cali,
from
Florida,
Cali,
New York.
everywhere.
Yeah.
Everywhere.
Big
So
melting pot.
At this point, you dating U.S.
Wait.
She said you
She said
dating
at this
everybody.
point, you are dating the U.S. If you live in Houston
dating a whole
and you're
other
dating, and you're not dating Houston, you're
Yeah,
dating
I mean,
the
honestly,
US.
we don't have a lot of natives that are single. Like,
For sure.
if you're in a city of our age and our age range, you probably already either have some kids or you have a relationship or married. But we have all of these implants coming, nothing against that. You know, they're single. Like you said,
They're ready.
fresh meat,
So hold
you know?
on. Wait, you said something about people with kids. Do y'all date niggas with kids, or do you date? Would you date a woman with a kid? And
Would
why,
I?
Why not?
Would I and have I? Yes and yes.
Yes and
now,
yes.
currently, I won't date a woman with kids.
Okay, that's fair,
Because
that's
I'm
fair.
at that stage where it's serious for me, right?
Okay.
And personally, I want to experience all of that for the first time with my woman.
Totally agree.
You know what I mean?
Totally
and there's
agree.
nothing wrong with that. You know, like my mom, when she had my brother was for someone else. So,
Yeah.
you know, my dad came in, he took that role, but I'm not my dad, and I'm not trying to do that. So
Yeah.
you got to be single if you want to mingle with me. Sorry.
Single and that
Single
means
and no kids.
Single and no broke best friend.
No broke best friends.
You gotta leave. Okay.
None. We
so
can't
ladies,
afford that right now. It's a recession,
Ladies.
baby.
Are y'all dating niggas with kids? Yes or no? Have you?
I have.
Why not?
Hold on,
Why not?
let's-
Why y'all not dating niggas with kids?
See what she got going on down here.
Hold on.
I actually dated a guy with he had one kid.
You
but
said you're currently dating a nigga with kids?
No.
How old was the kid?
Okay.
No,
Not anymore.
She said
It
no.
was like I don't know. The kid was probably like 3. I mean, not too,
Oh,
not
that's
too, not
that's
too
all.
old.
That's
He
not
almost
that bad.
grown.
He can feed himself.
Yeah, he
He can feed himself.
It's like after that, I don't think I could date a man with kids anymore. It's like too much baby mama drama, and I don't
yeah.
do dramas at all. So
You hear this?
Okay.
Fuck them kids.
You heard me? I, said
I don't
fuck
deal with the
them
baby
kids.
mama drama.
What about you? Are you dating a nigga with kids?
Honest, at this stage, no, because
You saying that, but what if the nigga got that bag? He got that chick. Like,
I'm
I'm
gonna be
talking about,
honest,
No,
the
I'm talking about
bag
he paying
don't matter.
tuition. He
The
paying
bag
rent.
don't
The bag
matter.
don't
The bag don't matter.
The bag.
Matter.
Oh my God, that's a
What
lot
do
of
you
cap.
mean? We need like a little buzzer.
Let's bring it back, y'all. Let's
Hey,
bring it
you
back.
hear me? Cause look,
No, it might
know
not
some niggas
matter
with a
in that
whole lot
look.
of money, and they
might
gonna
not
change your
matter
whole
in that
life.
Yeah, it
And
might
they
not
got
matter
you.
in that context, but the bag always
The
matters.
bag,
Facts.
see,
It
it
matters.
is important to have, but it's like the way you use it is what matters.
Yeah.
You know, like you don't want somebody that's always flaunting the money.
Yeah,
it's
they fishing with it, like
like
putting it out there, like
I don't
who
need
gonna
somebody to
bite?
be like,
Who gonna bite?
hey, let me fly you out real quick. I'm like, I just met you. Like, you don't need to fly me out.
And they're
Like, I
leading with the
appreciate
money.
a small
Ain't nothing
dinner.
wrong with
I
that.
appreciate.
There's
time.
definitely
There's
something
nothing
wrong with that.
Like, hell no, there's nothing
What?
wrong
She might
about that.
rob your
A
ass.
nigga
Can I
want to
just-
take you out and show you the
You
world.
know when
There's
they're
something wrong
leading with that?
Huh?
You when they're leading with, oh yeah, little
Oh, I
mama,
missed that part.
I'm
My
trying
bad,
to fly
my
you
bad,
to
my
Jamaica, bro. You don't even know.
You don't even know who it is.
Oh, I thought y'all was saying, you know,
That's what you be doing. You just dive
dive
head first in the
No,
DMs.
I thought she was saying she don't like niggas who take her on trips. You
Oh,
know
nah.
what I'm saying?
Oh, no. No, that's not what I'm
That's
saying.
cool. Like, I see why you don't listen to the new Drake album. You know what I'm saying? You ain't never been nowhere.
You local.
You ain't never been
You
nowhere.
way too local to be so vocal, baby.
You done been to Prospect and wherever, and that's
In
it.
camp,
That's all
Go
you been.
camping.
You got. Ain't nothing wrong with a nigga who want to take you and show you the
That's
world.
nothing,
and show
no,
you the
nothing
things.
wrong about that at all. But it's just like, I don't want our relationship to build off starting with like, hey, I got
Facts,
money, I
facts.
can support you. It's like, yes,
Oh no.
you can support yourself, I can support
all right. Let
myself
me ask
too.
you this:
But
why
let's
do
do
you
it
think
together.
men think that's
That's a good question.
like? Why
I
do
know
you
we
think
come
they
with
even think that's okay to lead with, hey, I got a bag, fuck with me?
In this generation, money's everything. So
It is.
guys know girls like money. So once they show it off and this and that, it's gonna get your attention.
But why do they have to show the money? You can look at someone sometime and be like, you can tell by
Man.
their demeanor, their poise, what you can tell. Okay, he might have a little money. Like, why
I
do they
feel like-
literally have to physically show the money?
I feel like some niggas. See, I feel like a nigga should physically show the money. Like,
Why?
if a nigga says, "Hey, I want to fly you out," woo, woo, you say, "All right, book the ticket right now."
Where the money?
Cause some
at?
of
Where
these
the proof?
niggas be capping.
You got this money to
Show
fly
me
you
right
out.
now. All right, book
That-
it
I
right
agree
now.
with that.
I feel
Book
like
it, book
I don't
it,
do
book
it
it right
though. I
now.
would never take it.
No, I'm not saying take it, but I'm just saying like.
Show
I
the
feel
proof?
like-
Is that what
I
you're
feel
Proof
saying?
like-
is in the pudding.
All right, so look, I feel like what some people do, and not even just dudes. Females do this as well, but y'all do it in a different way. But it's like they'll act like they about to give you something to see if you green. You know what I'm saying? Like, oh, I'm gonna fly you out. It is like if your eyes light up, he already know. He's like, oh yeah, she's green.
Got him.
Like, got him.
Got him.
It's just like
Not the reeling in.
It's like,
Got 'em.
Not the.
it's like, what can I do to make you get up and go? It's like if I can easily make you get up and get on a plane for me, what else can you do for me? That's
Okay,
what
I got a
really feel
question.
like.
I got a question.
Okay, let's hear it.
We're about to pivot a little bit because we're talking about like dating and those first interactions.
Yeah.
So we know that sometimes guys lead with money, right?
Okay.
What about, would you date someone that you fucked on the first night? Like, would you actually have a serious relationship with them if y'all fucked on the first night?
Now you turn that to me.
He said he turned. He said.
answer the question.
I'm just saying.
I
Could
feel
you see
like,
yourself dating someone if y'all fucked on the first night y'all met? Oh, I know you can. You
honestly,
sleazy.
It depends. Cause part of me is like, if I had to like, I was ready to give myself and just have sex with him, there was obviously some sort of connection with that nigga. Unless I was just out of there. Like if I was just drunk.
What if you find out he got kids afterwards?
Ooh, honey, I'm out of there.
Out of there.
Oh, we go.
Basically, to break down what baby girl is saying, right? She was so swept off her feet by whoever this man was, Prince Charming, that if he got the pussy the first night,
He got it.
he deserved
that pussy
to be
for
a
the
nigga.
rest of his life.
That's what she said.
If you got it the first night,
am
might
I
as well
quoting
give it
you
to him
right,
the rest of your life.
ma'am? Ashanti?
Yeah. Man.
Perfect.
He
Perfect.
said perfect.
And I feel like it's nothing wrong with that. You know, maybe
Nah, we grown.
Maybe
We
you
grown,
meet
for
somebody
sure.
the first night, the connection is just so energetic. You like, damn, this is the nigga I've been
Honestly,
looking for.
sometimes that be the best.
I've been
It be the
praying
best
for this
sex.
nigga.
That
I've
random,
been praying
just
for a nigga like this.
spontaneous sex where you know it's wild and you know you ain't supposed to be doing this shit.
Oh,
That's the best sex ever. Shit.
that sneaky sex.
That
But
sneaky
that
sex.
sneaky stuff, you never know. There could be a girl weighing, so
There you go.
that's the sus part
That's the
about
thing.
it. That's the scary
That's
part.
the thing.
That's a good. Has a girl ever popped up on you after fucking with a guy?
No.
Ever?
Because I'm
What
always
about
really
you?
careful. Like I don't fuck anybody on the first
Oh,
night. I'm always
no.
the one that's careful, like thinking about like.
Has
So,
that
hold
ever
on.
happened with you?
With me, what?
Have you ever like dated a chick and her
Man,
ex popped
Oh.
up?
let me tell you some crazy shit like that.
Ooh, he got
happened
a pro.
before.
Please,
And
I wanna
guess
hear
who
this.
I'm with? Who? You.
Oh damn.
Nah, I'm playing.
Nah,
but,
what was this?
Man, you know, maybe in my younger college days, you know, when I was out there, when I was doing my thing, you know.
He was doing his thing,
It was a
y'all.
lot of crazy things that may or may not have happened. But, you know, as we grow past those situations, as we become adults,
As we
we
grow,
start
yes.
to see that we want to, you know, focus on things like our dreams and our goals and just making building empires, bro.
Yeah, empires.
You start to forget about all that ratchet shit. You know what I'm saying?
You sure?
You feel me?
Say, you sure?
You be forgetting about that ratchet shit?
Nah, I'm a businessman. You know what
I don't know, cause every now and then on Thursdays at Parma, I don't be looking like no businessman to me, Will.
What it be looking like?
It be looking like
Future bottle boy right here. Future bottle boy. Future bottle boy.
Future
Bottle boy.
Hey, man.
Fall 2022.
What's your zodiac sign?
I'm a Leo, big Leo.
And
Coming
what did
up.
you say earlier? I'm a lion Leo. So make sure y'all
I
pay
lie to
attention
my
to
women,
that,
not my
'cause
partners.
Look, he ain't even been to therapy in about 4-5 weeks. When last time y'all seen him in therapy? Lion Leo, like I said, exactly. So
I seen it on the gram.
Next question.
Anyway,
Next question.
y'all have any questions pertaining to dating?
So hold on, really quick. We gonna get a ladies opportunity to ask questions. Y'all can ask us questions about these dudes. Let's do it.
Yeah, let's see. Let's get real spicy real quick.
I got one. I'm curious. So like.
Hold on, put us in a hot seat. Don't give us
Don't put me in the hot seat.
where do you
I
take
like
girls to
that.
eat?
Wanted to
Blah
ask
blah.
for the
Put us in a hot
longest.
seat. Let's go. Ask some tough questions.
I go first?
You can go. Go ahead, girl.
My.
Make sure you talk loud.
Okay.
Project. Say it with your
Project,
chest.
say
Say it with your chest.
Okay, my main one is like, you guys obviously been around Houston for a little bit. Like, what do you really look for? Like, if you're interested in somebody, like, who catches your eye? Like, what's your type, but what stands out to you versus like typical girls you see in the nightlife or anywhere you go?
Amazing question. Amazing question. You want to go first or you want me to?
Nah, I'm gonna let you go first. I didn't think about it.
If I go, it's gonna be a tough act to follow. You know what I'm saying? You
That's
ain't gonna
fine.
be
I'm a
able-
tough guy. Go ahead.
So look,
You got it.
basically, like you said, right? So I'm a promoter. I go out every night. I hang with beautiful women. I see, you know what I'm saying, the good, the bad, the ups, the bad, the down, the ugly. So I'm kind of jaded in like a sense. So it's like, even like he'll tell you, when I look at shit, I'm looking at petty shit. I'm looking at your nails.
He's
to see if your
petty
nails
as
are done.
fuck.
I'm looking at your
I'm looking
toes
at the
to see if
nails,
like
the
if you need a refill. I'm looking at the edges. I'm looking at the teeth.
He's zooming
I'm really
in
big
on your
teeth,
Instagram
you know what I'm
pictures
saying?
and everything. This man is petty, y'all. I'm telling you.
My thing is, number one thing I like is natural beauty. You know what I'm saying? Like natural beauty, because a lot of times, you know, y'all got this new makeup shit that y'all launched. You know what I'm saying? Not y'all specifically, but some of the makeup is witchcraft. You can't even tell if it's her.
What's the app called too?
Oh, Facetune.
Facetune?
We know that y'all be on that Facetune app, but for the most part, I like natural beauty. And then, of course, you know, somebody with goals, somebody who has something going on. It's a lot of people who go out every night, they party every night. You know what I'm saying? And there's nothing wrong with that. I'm a promoter. I love it. I love it when y'all come out and party every night. But I also want you to have some type of goals or something going for yourself as well, too. Because, you know what I'm saying, I grew up like a lot of street niggas, you know what I'm saying, and shit like that. And so imagine if, you know what I'm saying, you my chick, right? And you don't got nothing going for yourself, and I go to jail. And I be like, man, here go 20,000. Here go 100,000. Here go whatever. Like, when Gucci
You
Man
ghetto. Why
went
you going to jail?
Look, shit happens. I'm saying. I'm putting it in perspective. Niggas go to jail every day. I mean, you don't even have to look at it. You don't even have to look at it in a jail perspective. If we have kids, are you a motherfucker who gonna be solid enough and have a strong enough back to make sure that we both doing what we need to do to provide for our children, not somebody who just like every time something happen, you quit or you stop or you fail. So I more so look at someone's character, because anybody could be beautiful, you know what I'm saying? Anybody could look good, any dude can make it look good, but what are you really about? And your character, like he said earlier, you can only fake the funk for so long. You know what I'm saying? A nigga can only act rich for so long. Y'all see the pandemic? Everybody was driving them exotic cars. Everybody had bottles in the club.
Shit was popping during that pandemic. Boy, everybody was rich.
But where it's at now? You go. What do you look for?
For me, honestly,
a brown skinned man with a chiseled jaw like yourself, who I'm sure can get almost any woman you want.
Nah, man.
What tickles your fancy?
Obviously, I have to have an attraction to you physically. You know what I mean? That's off the rip. Like, I want to be able to look at you every day and be happy when I see you, right? But beyond that surface level, the main thing I look for when we talk about like our upbringings, I look at how my mom raised me, and she was such a strong, resilient woman. She was a leader. She wasn't like a helpless woman. Like, she'll change the tire. She go out and get it. So that's one of the main attributes that I look for in women that I'm dating. It's not always so focused on like the petty things. I know he'll tell you, we've been friends for 10, 15 years. He likes to say I'm really petty, but I'm really not.
He is.
Honestly, I look for women that know how to help themselves, that can go out and get it. Like, I don't like to sound so fucking cliche, but it's like that whole power couple essence. Like, we both need to be equally yoked and be able to get to it, because I'm not holding your hand. Like, I can lead, I can provide, but you need to be able to lead and provide, because if I was not here, what would you be doing? You know what I mean? Like, what, are you not able to help yourself? You know what I mean? So that's just one of the main things I look for. I look for women that are just able to hold their own, you know, mature enough to be like, I got this.
I love that. I love that.
Not always calling me for everything. Like, you already know, I got it.
Yeah.
I got it ass woman.
Another thing that you said that was really important, and I feel like a lot of people don't take a look at, is family structure. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Not saying, oh, if a person don't know their daddy, don't know their mom, don't date them, but I'm saying, like, a lot of times I look at family structure too. Like, you know, in the old days, that's what you do. You want to meet somebody, you want to marry them, go meet their family. How do they treat their parents? How do, you know what I'm saying? Things like that. The family dynamic is extremely important, because the end goal is, if you're really dating somebody, that's what you're dating for. You're dating for, I might have kids with this person.
Since we're talking about, like, identifying factors in dating, right?
Uh-huh.
And you know how they got the whole red flags thing, that's like been a thing.
Oh yeah, big
right?
red flags.
So let's get into that. Like, what are some things you look for that can take, before a man even speaks, what are some things you look at like, oh no, like he ain't shit, like off the rip, like you don't even have to.
What's a red flag?
What's a red flag for you?
Off rip?
Yeah.
Off rip? I look at your eyes. What are your eyes looking at? If you straight
the eyes
up
don't lie.
Okay. Look up me down, sizing me from my butt to my chest, and then you ask me like, hey, what's your name and other name? Red flag. Because if you want my attention and I know you are here for pure intentions, you wouldn't just be sizing me up for my goods, you know? I got a pretty face too, you know? It's like, I feel like, you know, look at my face.
Basically what she's saying is,
so nigga can't window shop?
Nah.
Damn.
She like, she don't want a nigga to be too thirsty. She don't want you to be too thirsty. Like, damn, all right.
Just
nigga,
come correct.
I know I look good, but you know, make it.
At least try to make it seem like damn. You know what I mean?
I fuck with that.
What about you? What's your biggest red flag?
So if a nigga comes up to me, it's all about his approach. I don't want him to be too thirsty. Like you said, we don't like that.
All right, give me an example. What's a good approach? Like what's something you'll be like, okay, that's acceptable.
Hold on. How thirsty we talking? We talking about
like you trying to touch on me and be like, hey, what's up, man? You know, just doing extra shit. Like I don't like that. That's not attractive to me. I like you to come up to me as a man and, you know, ask my name, where I'm from, basic questions. Try to get to know me here and then get to know me later.
Gotcha.
I like that. So basically what you saying is, it's all about the approach, how confident you are, how confident is a person when he comes to you. I like that. And what about you?
Red flags?
Big red flag.
The biggest
big
red
flag.
flag. Big flag.
You like, nah,
big
like.
Blood.
Let's just say it's a nigga that look like Chris Brown. It's your type of nigga. And he comes up to you, he does this, and you like, see, I can't even give you the box no more.
When I think about red flags, what I've looked at, because for me, whenever I meet somebody, I'm such a nice person. Like, I want to talk to everybody. So, like, red flags aren't really there first. It's more so, like, I just want to get to know you as a person. Like, I want to feel the vibes.
Yeah.
And then red flags will progress. So it's like things you do, it's the way you text, the way you approach things. Like, say, like, I think we talked about it before. It's like, how do you act? Like,
For sure.
Especially with people around. I'm a big manners person. Like, I want somebody who's respectable to know who you are.
And people always pretend in the beginning anyway.
Facts.
That shit.
So, like, some people put a front. So that's why I'm always approaching people with, like, a grain of salt. Like, I'm like, okay,
I got you.
Like, you're cool. And then all of a sudden, like, I start meeting you a little bit more. I'm like, something's a little off.
Spider sense of stuff going on.
Yeah, exactly. So I feel like red flags for me, like, they just progress. Like, it's not something up front. I mostly just see green flags. I'm like, wow, like, how do you treat people around you? Like,
Gotcha.
if you're, for me, I feel like I go for alpha males. Like, I'm like somebody who can know how to carry themselves in a room. Like, somebody dominate, like, somebody who's very,
Dominate you.
like that.
Hey,
All I said was dominate you. That's all I said.
I'm about to tell y'all the biggest red flag from a man's perspective
Yeah, I need to hear this.
in regards to women.
What is it?
Look at her friend circle. How often does she like go through friend groups?
I got you.
If she has a new friend circle every quarter of the goddamn year, she's no good. She literally.
That means even her friends don't fuck with her
at all.
Even her homegirls
If your
don't fuck with her.
own homegirls not sticking with you, Move around. But if they have friendships 5, 10 plus years, they might be all right. That means they may be a decent human being unless the entire friend group is just a bunch of fuck niggas. You feel what I'm saying?
True, that's
So
right.
y'all, really quick, we ending the end of the show. What is some final advice that y'all would give the ladies out there, the guys out there dating in Houston, and dating in Houston? Really quick. We're gonna
start from right to left. Let's go.
Boom.
Honestly, my advice I can give you, just gotta watch out, see how niggas move.
Watch out.
Watch out and see how niggas
See how these niggas move.
What about you?
Like she said, man, keep your heart 3 stacks. Like, really just don't fall for the fool. You know what I'm saying? Don't fall for the foo-foo.
My advice is y'all need to practice celibacy for at least a couple months.
Fuck
y'all
that. Fuck on the first night, bro.
Nah, y'all
get that shit over with.
Y'all out here trying to pop that pussy for any real nigga with some chains and some earrings. Get to know yourself. Love yourself. Read you some books, get you some goals, and then when you're headed to the place, when you're headed to the place where you're going,
no books.
when you know where you want to go, you gonna bump into that nigga for you.
Camera, y'all.
That's literally.
What
how
about
I
you?
feel.
What's your advice?
I feel like my advice is learn your manners. Like, that's the first thing. I feel like for me is to have manners because.
How old are you? Cause you speak. You mind telling us your age? You mind telling us your age? Because she seems very mature. She talks about mannerism and all these other things.
I'm very mature, but my age don't matter.
Are you 25 plus?
Age ain't nothing but a number. Getting down ain't nothing but a thing.
Y'all sleazy.
Shit, you never supposed to ask a woman her age.
I'm not trying to hear that
But
bullshit.
Mia, what about you?
Who told y'all that?
Okay, so my advice is honestly don't force anything.
Oh, don't force it.
Yeah, don't force it. Like, if you feel like, wow, I have a really great connection with this guy, but he's not ready, don't act like you can change him because he's not in that state of mind.
How do I
to be
snap
changed.
on this motherfucker? Can
Let
y'all
me
hear
take
me
my
snap?
glasses off of that. You know what I'm saying? You
cannot
can't change the
change
motherfucker.
Exactly,
at
you can't change him.
Please.
And so it's like as much as you
Stop
really
trying to
wish
play
to,
Bob,
and-
Bob the Builder.
Yes, like
Stop trying to build a
Stop
bitch.
trying to build a bitch.com, buildanigga.com.
Stop trying to build your
Put them
perfect
tools
nigga.
up. Put them tools up,
don't
man.
force it. Like if you're ready for something and he's not, don't push yourself in there because it's just you're gonna end up hurt at the end of the day.
For sure. Ladies,
Good answer.
Ladies, don't listen to nothing these ladies are saying. You know what I'm saying? Me and Cody have all the answers. We're actually launching a dating app. I'm just playing. But nah, man, look, we really appreciate y'all for coming out to the first episode of the VIP Room. We want to thank y'all so much for everybody tuning in. We will have more episodes coming soon. We want to thank you to the cast, the beautiful ladies who came out, you know what I'm saying, that were courageous enough to get on camera. Who you want to thank, Cody?
I would like to thank myself for being, I'm just kidding. I want to thank my boy Will, man, for putting this all together and everyone that was involved in the production. I would like to thank my guy Princeton over here. You can't see him off
in the
camera.
building, Cowboy Radio.
Thank all the guests for coming out. Shout out to Cowboy Radio. Shout out to these young ladies that joined us on the panel. We all looking good and vibrant with these colors popping. You feel what I'm saying? We about to take some shots. You feel what I'm saying? I love it.
And then last, you know, I want to shout out our sponsors. We want to shout out Luxo Exotic, man. My guy Rashad, you know what I'm saying? They sponsored the Lambos. That's how we got the cars and we were able to ride around.
I didn't get an invite though.
We're going to talk about that for the next one.
Oh.
We also want to shout out, you know, Chef Bowie for letting us use his restaurant, Rare. It's one of the newest up-and-coming, sexiest black-owned business in the city.
Big sexy vibes.
The food is amazing. The food is great. Make sure y'all come here. Make sure y'all eat here. Tap in with us. Also, like he said, shout out to our Cineverse family. We will be going live after this at Parma. So if you are watching right now, DM us. I'm World's Most Hated Promoter. DM me on Instagram. I'm going to send you the link. You can now watch us live in the club each and every night. So we're doing Cowboy Radio tonight live at Parma.
So don't be sneaking in there with your side pieces.
We live. Going to Parma. We going lit. Everybody, and also before we close, just tell them y'all Instagram, you know, where they can follow y'all, where they can find y'all. You know what I'm saying? And if you're single in a relationship.
I am for sure in a relationship, but my Instagram is Ashante, SHANTAY_02.
She in a relationship, so stay out her DMs.
Stay out her DMs.
You know, whenever a woman announces on TV that she is in a relationship, she's serious. She's not playing with y'all boys.
No game.
She ain't trying to hear nothing you talk about. What about you?
Okay, y'all, it's Mia Prado, MIA.Prado, PRADO, and I'm single, but I don't know. Houston, you gotta show something for me.
Slide in them motherfucking DMs. She's single and she looking for a rich nigga with them bands who gonna take her to Japan.
Yeah, these.
My IG is Destiny Elex. _. That's ELEX _ and I'm big single out here.
Big single, guys. Big single over here.
So, lady sliding her DMs, nigga sliding her DMs. You know what I'm saying? You never know. Shoot your
What's
shot.
your Instagram? And are you dating? Are you single?
Yes.
My Instagram? I already said my Instagram.
Say it
you know
again. You got to remind people.
World's Most Hated Promoter.
Oh.
On Instagram, Twitter, all social media
And
networks.
are you dating or are you single?
It's complicated.
That's good as that's a valid answer. Y'all go ahead and follow me on
I'm
the
minding
gram.
my business. That's what I'm doing. So y'all mind y'all business. I'm gonna mind mine.
I think he's shooting shots at me telling me to mind my business. Look, follow me on the gram, Mercedes.Lettermen, and I'm out here dating. You know what I'm saying?
You dating?
I'm dating.
What are you dating for? Marriage, for a relationship, what?
I'm dating the date.
You dating a date?
I'm dating
You
the
must
date.
be
Just
bored.
mind your business.
Man, we appreciate y'all.
Mindyourbusiness.com.
Take him on a date, ladies.
Niggas
Take him
full
on
of
a date.
shit.
Let's see.
We appreciate y'all for coming out to the first episode of the VIP room. We have a lot more topics, a lot more money, a lot more cars, a lot more big events. We got our own club coming soon. Also, we got a 90s versus 2000 party. Trade that weekend. We got all the celebrities coming out. Make sure y'all tap in with us and tap in to win. VIP room, we out this bitch.